Greetings, my fellow fat lovers. Recently, I announced that I will be making a fat-fetish JRPG game. Now, a couple of days after my birthday, it's time to show what have been done. So, what type of game I want to make? What it will be about? It will be a JRPG about a baker girl who tried to reopen a mysteriously abandoned bakery and discovers a labyrinth of underground passages filled with monsters that lies within. She will explore it, finding new friends, and defending herself with her baking skills and weaponized pastries. Note that the game still in very early development and many things, including plot premise, might change. But it still be a party-based RPG with turn-based battles where you defeat your opponents by fattening them. Well, graphic of course will be totally changed, so marvel at what you see while it's still here. Here you see a first iteration of battle system. Right now we have only one type of unit, so all who participate in battle share the same sprite. As you see, they divided it into two teams, our heroes on the left and enemies on the right. Above their heads you see the fullness bars. Instead swords and other weaponry, the battle in this game will be made by feeding or inflating your opponent. Each attack will make opponent more full, making his fullness bar fill up until he hits maximum fullness. When it happens, character is defeated and can't fight anymore. Let's choose one of our heroes and see what will happen. By the way, selection of characters is another thing that already been made. When we choose our hero, in the bottom of the screen is shown his abilities. Now we have three of them: Cookie, Pythos, and Butter Rain. Cookie is a strong melee attack. Our hero shoves a bunch of cookies in enemy's mouth. It's the most filling out of all three attacks, but it range limited to nearest enemies. See, we change select when we select a hero and change it. Like this. They can reach different enemies. The ones at the top and the bottom can't reach our side. Target, target, no target. And here, target, target, no target. And the one in the back row can't reach enemies at all. Only when nearest enemies will be defeated, melee attacks can reach out over enemies. Now, for the fun part. With one click, we shove cookies into the enemy, and she gets fatter. This will be one of the main features of the game. Fullness will be not just some numbers or some substitute to the health bar. As you feed the enemies, their sprites will change. You will see how they fattens up or inflate. Each tick of the fullness bar will be represented by its own picture. Cookie, however, too strong of an attack to properly show it. It defeats enemies with just two strikes. Let's see a fattening process in detail. Now I choose Pythos. A ranged attack. It's weaker, but it can target any enemy on the battlefield, even from a back row. Also, you can see that targeting highlight is different from a melee attack. That is done to give player more clarity, so he can more easily differ types of attacks. Now let's see how it gradually fattens the enemy. 1. She gets slightly fatter. 2. She gets significantly entranced. And 3. She Poor pet. Uh, yep, that is happen when you fatten enemy to her maximum fullness, and that actually is a goal in the battles, to pop entire enemy team. Feed them till they pop. Inflate them till they pop. Inflate them with liquid till they pop. Blueberryfy them till they pop. I certainly excited about that part. But it will be optional. If popping is not your thing, you can just turn it off in the options. Now I do exactly that. Turn popping option off and try to defeat another enemy. Select another hero again and click. Now she just in a food coma, passed out from fullness, but still in one piece. And now we can reach with melee attack to the distant enemy. See? But not in the enemy on the back row. To manage that, we must defeat all enemies in the first row. If someone played Disciples game series, they should remember that game mechanic. Click, click. See? Now we can bring Mayhem to the back row. The final thing what I want to show you is the magic abilities. They can differ in their effects and even hit multiple enemies at once. However, Butter Rain is not the multiple hitter, but it has pretty cool targeting animation. See, with magic lighting. Dum, dum, dum. Now let's turn popping again and pop all that girls. Yes, yes, oh yes. That's all what I wanted to show you today. In the near future, I will be implementing initiative system, multiple hit abilities, and enemies that strike back. That will be the theme of the next update. Stay tuned for more info. Goodbye.